Once, long ago in India, there lived an old man who had a beautiful white horse. The fame of his horse spread throughout the land until it reached the ears of the emperor himself, who sent a messenger with a bag of gold to buy the horse. But the old man refused to sell and sent the messenger away. And when he had left, the villagers and his neighbours gathered round and said, "Old man, are you completely crazy? You should have sold the horse and taken the money. You would have been wealthy for the rest of your life." The old man looked at them and said, "It's too early to say whether this is a good thing or a bad thing." Not 3 or 4 days later, during the night, the white horse escaped from its paddock and it ran off. And now all the villagers turned to one another and said, "We told him he should have sold that horse." But again, the old man just said, "It's too early to say whether this is a good thing or a bad thing." Sometime later, the sound, the thundering of hooves was heard in the village, and there was the white horse at the head of a herd of wild horses, and the white horse led them all into the paddock. And there they were, such riches to have so many horses. The villagers crowded round and they said, "You were right, old man. It was a good thing." Said the old man, "It's too early to say whether this is a good thing or a bad thing." The old man's son started to break in the horses. It was hard work, for they were wild. One afternoon, he was thrown from his horse. He landed awkwardly and he broke his leg. And although it did heal, he was left with a permanent limp. The villagers all said to one another, "We knew we were right. It was a bad thing." But the old man said again, "It is too early to say whether this is a good thing or a bad thing." Sometime later, the emperor of the land decided to go to war. He called up all the able-bodied men to join his army, and the villagers wept as they said goodbye to their sons, their husbands, their brothers, their fathers. And through their tears they said, "Oh, old man, you were right. It was a good thing that your son broke his leg. At least he can stay here with you, and he does not have to fight in the war." The old man looked at them and he said, "When will you learn? It is too early to say whether this is a good thing or a bad thing." So the question I'd like to leave you with now is, at this time when we're all under lockdown, many of us have lost all our paid work. People are hungry. People are being evicted from their homes. There is a lot of suffering going on. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?